up this morning, said a prayer to the Lord, and I know I really want peace, but I've been preparing for war, and I've been rolling and going, just trying to work through the madness. And I know that deep inside of my soul became a circus of sadness. Inside I feel hollow, try to fill it up with this bottle, and I feel the poison take over with every pill that I swallow. Tomorrow I'ma do better, won't place the blame on whoever, no longer tear myself apart. I swear that it's a new era. Have you ever dealt with depression to the point you just sit and dwell? Tell me, have you ever really contemplated killing yourself? Well, me too, but it's something about music makes me not feel alone. When I'm high, it's something happens during my favorite song. I realize
my only enemy is me. I'm up against something I can't beat. Well, I'm good at putting on a show, but in my mind it ain't how it goes. My only enemy is me.
Complicated but so simple, been burning down my own temple. Lit the flame, arsonist, my warning signs ain't hard to miss. My biggest rival is a part of me. I'm guilty, baby, just pardon me. The warrior that's inside of me is always at war with the heart of me, and I ought to be a lot stronger. We endured stuff that's been so tough. Pour my heart out of an empty bottle to a full cup. All for what? Cause it spills over in the kitchen floor where I end up, and I cry for more. My heart is yours, but my mind missing. My timing late, but that clock ticking. Almost up, but I'm not dipping. I watch myself so I'm not tripping, but I still stumble and I fell in love. I'm crashing down, baby, catch me now. I'm a train wreck at full speed on a broken track. I can't hold me back. Crack a big smile to cover big pain of a little lie that's a big fact, because
My only enemy is me. I'm up against something I can't beat. Well, I'm good at putting on a show, but in my mind it ain't how it goes. My only enemy is me.
Warframe is a free-to-play third-person shooter with a vast array of weapons, abilities, companions, locations, and much more. The game world has an amazing cinematic storyline that you can explore through questing, either alone, with friends, or through public matchmaking. Each Warframe has a variety of abilities you can level up, and can be equipped from a mind-boggling number of weapons and companions. As you get deeper into the game, the amount of playstyles you can use is limited only by your imagination. And it doesn't end there. Once you've made the ultimate killing machine, you can fine-tune how you want to look. And that includes colouring, changing the model, animations, and much more. The sheer amount of things you can do in this game is staggering. From questing to mining, exploring open world planets, breeding pets to fight by your side, hoverboarding on Venus, or even taking to space in your own ship, piloting and fighting, and firing yourself out of an artillery cannon into the enemy ship to hijack it. There's something for everybody in this game. My favourite part about Warframe is the mobility. The ability to slide and glide around the map effortlessly like a deadly ninja laying waste to your opponents is the greatest feeling. Warframe is easy to pick up, but there is plenty in the game to master. You begin by starting off with some tutorials and quest lines that start off on a planet in a star system that looks familiar to begin with. Each planet has many regions, space stations and ships to fight on, and there are multiple factions and bosses to fight, each one offering a unique challenge for you to design your Warframe to overcome.
Say hello to the voice mod.
I'm a traveling gypsy, tipsy off weed and raw whiskey, whistling the silence at night as the ghosts emerge from the thick weed, drifting in clothing they had when they left this world years ago. So they tiptoe in heaven, nervous cause they still ain't their norm. They seen the light but their travel got stuck in the past to explore. Maybe we are in the past, that means the future is more. Or maybe the future is present, and before us this question. If that's the case, who do we ask when we need backwards directions? I mean, there's a meaning for attribute, especially one of a leader, one who goes against the world and don't care to die. And if I'm Robert E. Lee, give me that Confederate flag. Take me back to the past so I can bleed out and laugh. He was a traveler, rock star and a healer. Oh, we'll spin it in the sunset through the night, into the dark unknown. God's loaded, but he always made it all before the light
struck. Grass grown over my heart. It's been a lonely place, waiting on my time to shine. Rolex with a broken face, sleeping in a cutlass, showered in the truck stop. A buckshot's the only thing will ever make this buck stop. Punch clocks and misery, dreams of something bigger. I just wanna reach the public, not just be a public figure. Like to say that he failed, train to success was derailed. Put my journey in a song, inspire you with details. In the field searching for seashells, no ocean was in sight, but I saw it in my heart and kept believing I was right. Fight for what's mine and what's not, I'll go and earn. Blazing a trail through the south, trying not to get burned.
He was a traveler, rock star and a healer. Oh, we'll spin it in the sunset through the night, into the dark unknown. God's loaded, but he always made it all before the light.
I feel like I'm closer to heaven than ever, but lately I haven't been praying. I feel like my halo turned into a noose and I'm fighting to stay on the pavement. I feel like the signs on the side of the road keep on pointing me past all the places I've wanted to go, so I stay on the road and I'm farther from home than I hoped I would make it. I feel like I'm naked inside of a snake pit and everybody wanna take pics. I feel like I have to come out of this hole with a pair of boots made of snakeskin. I feel like the road that's ahead is the highway to hell, but I still gotta take it. Nothing to lose in a second to prove that the stars that I followed have led me to greatness. I sunk all the skeletons, drunk on adrenaline, running and dumping the evidence. Discussing my demons with devils disguised as my friends and pretending the betterment. Collecting the feathers of vultures that patiently wait for a meal at my grave. Will tell my tale around campfires if you listen close. They'll say
He was a traveler, rock star and a healer. Oh, we'll spin it in the sunset through the night, into the dark unknown. God's loaded, but he always made it all before the light. They hoping I ain't really gonna say nothing. They wonder right now what my plans are. Can't catch me, I got 30 cars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. They hoping I ain't really gonna say nothing. Cause I'm armed and I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. Sitting in my driveway that still ain't paid for $1 million worth of cars from the songs I made. Staring straight into the sun in a sun-baked days. My face burning and peeling just because I spit flames. And lately I've been in nothing but an abundance of rage. A roid rage, an animal about to break out of a small cage. And I'm feeling anger levels that I've never experienced. And lyrics have been nothing but bombs in the atmospheric spirit. One motherfucking click like I don't wanna hear it. While the angry me inside is yelling, jumping and cheering. I'm on the drop tops and not them old school cars. I'm in spontaneously combusting to a super sport Nova Star. They hoping I ain't really gonna say nothing. They wonder right now what my plans are. Can't catch me, I got 30 cars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. They hoping I ain't really gonna say nothing. Cause I'm armed and I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. Walking way by the pool makes me feel good. With
gonna say nothing. They wonder right now what my plans are. Can't catch me, I got 30 cars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. They hoping I ain't really gonna say nothing. Cause I'm in, I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. I want all the smoke, why? Cause I never choke. I got a gas mask and cope with being blinded by a road. First time I kinda know, you should've seen my first show. Look like a hip-hop close, about to host a rodeo. And I delivered the horses and now my motor is broken. And I'm dumping more gas in my engine, knowing that it won't blow. Pedal to the metal like a twisted metal fella in the high school truck with the clown character blazing all the missiles. My attitude is purge, my Lambo's green. I used to be nice, now I wanna be mean. My heart turned to stone, my mind is a weapon. Fucking with a crazy person, you gon' feel the repercussion. That's your choice. They hoping I ain't really gon' say nothing. They wonder right now what my plans are. Can't catch me, I got 30 cars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard. They hoping I ain't really gon' say nothing. Cause I'm in, I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Armhouse like the president's is my yard.
$300 for that and $2,000 for this, way too expensive. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get all this stuff for a lot cheaper. Okay, so first, go to one of your favorite gaming websites. Select the products you want, then click the Honey browser extension. I got my money! And boom, literally money saved in one click. So click here on the left side to start saving money on your favorite gaming products and pretty much anything else you can buy online. Add Honey today for free by clicking on the left side or by visiting joinhoney.com.
Put great writing to work with Grammarly, your personal writing assistant. Grammarly can rewrite full sentences to make sure your message comes through clearly. It can detect and format key information, so every detail will be seen and understood. And it'll help you refine the tone of your writing, so it's received exactly the way you intend. Grammarly is by your side to put great writing to work.
Millions of people mourned the tragic death of John Lennon today. The young and the middle-aged shared a sense of grief over the inexplicable slaying of Lennon, murdered by a young man who had been a fan of Lennon and the Beatles for the last 15 years.
Witnesses said a gunman followed the Lennons as they got out of a limousine and walked past the Dakota's huge iron gate.
This individual, Mr. Chapman, came up behind him and called to Mr. Lennon as he arrived at that doorway. And then, in a combat stance, he emptied the Charter Arms .38 caliber gun that he had with him, and shot John Lennon.
I ain't saying this is fate or nothing, and I ain't really trying to make something that it's not, but I can't stop thinking about how you got so you could've picked any day you wanted. But you picked that day. Why'd you pick that day? I mean, it ain't like you ain't know John Lennon finna get hit that day. I mean, it ain't like you ain't know I was gonna grow up and spit that way. With the heart of a fighter and the mind of a writer, got me thinking it was writ that way. Well, shit, okay, guess you meant that flame. Makes sense if you choose, so you give it to me. And I'm just sitting back waiting like, this is all so you want me to spit a toe. Cause if it's all mapped out, you can have the wheel. And I'm straight crash out, cause I'm tired as hell. Man, I'm straight max out, cause the times I fail. Same damn rap. Over and over again, hoping I don't get in too deep over my head, cause Lord knows that I'm prone to roam from home and lay my dome down where it don't fit in. And I'm so sick and tired of feeling like an outcast, out of cash with a sounding raps never heard. These motherfuckers talk about the same damn bullshit, they ain't song, ain't word. And I ain't even mean to curse, I'm going from the heart. I swear it's like a curse, all the world's good as hard, it's a deadly apart. Been around the block a few times, and I've been known to jot a couple of rhymes. Even after that, the stars will shine. So I guess I'm just the next one in line. Born famous, born famous, born famous, born famous, born famous, born famous, 22, 1208. I'm just doing what I do, and the boy didn't do, but I'm showing up late. Actually I ain't, man, I'm just like fashion relay. Cause see, I stay on that rapper time, man, I stay on that rapper time. This is my Pampers, I've been a day late and $1 short. Now no more play about to rob that store. Probably see my petty get locked up, Lord. Lord, here's my piece, so please tell me why that boy went and shot in for. Pulled on a piece for shots fired, got him with 4. We got a spade, one was 116 shot after the grave. Pop Johnny today, my mama bought me a baby. Maybe it ain't, I don't know what to say, but I know that I ain't just gon' act like it ain't crazy. I got some blows when I lyrically bang. Standing like that, ain't all the words that I think. Some more to this order, you just going in steps. What I ask myself, well I blast myself like you ain't a star if you weren't in the rap yourself. Only way you feel like Lennon if you blast yourself. I'm right around as when I send the devil back to hell. Cause I'll be damned if I'll give up on destiny. And everything I know in my heart I was blessed to be. I'm on the next to be famous, but still remain nameless. Lord knows I guess we'll see. I've been around the block a few times, and I've known to jot a couple of rhymes.